zimene Profesa Peter Amutharika anayankha kuchokera ku funso limene Kasimu Aubi wochokera ku Zodiac anafunsa. Kasimu Aubi anafunsa funso limene linambalalitsa ndipo anachita kumuwuziratu kuti chonde osayiwala paja ndine president. Komatu anthu anadabwa naye kuti zimamayankhazi akuti zithandiza, akuti anakamba nkhani ya maphunziro kuti akhala aulere, komatu asintha chichewa Amutharika akukana. Kodi amalawi inu zimene simunamve manifesto yawo? Tapangani like, tapangani subscribe pamene mukumvera Tateni TV kuti iyeyi akutanthauza chani.
Your Excellency, monga amene aneneramo ine ndi Kasimu Aubi kuchoka ku Zodiac. Mafunso ena amene mafuna ndikufunsa owanda wachita kutachi, komano funso limene ndimafuna amwena mutati yankhira mwa clear kuti the first 100 days ya office mwanu mwayika matarget otani.
I don't like this 100 days stuff. I've always said that. From 2014, I refused to be boxing into 100 days. Or 2019. I think it's silly to have this 100 days, whatever it is. And that's not how things work. That's not how things work. This is a process. It has Tamanga, it has Machedwa, it has a project, funding, and so forth. Or order equipment, Equitedwa, Kushok so you cannot put yourself with 5 days from the 20 days. No. What I'm saying is, take the identify short term, medium term, and long term. The immediate things we need to do immediately are things like Jakuja, Mafuta, fertilizer. Those we need to those we need to do immediately. You see, but I can't give a date. And the others, as we go along, kind of Michelle, kind of Singapore, and so forth, those will do them as we go along. But it takes time. Let me finish. I'm the president, you know. Don't forget. Don't forget that. So this is my and then after that we'll see what we do. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, fusolina nimafuna ndifunse kuti panopa mukubwera pa nthawi imene sukulu zangotsekulidwa chimodzi chimene muda sukulu zangotsekulidwa munanena kuti DPP ikalowa mboma maphunziro a secondary azakhala aulere. Amalawi ali ndi chidwi kwina adziwe kuti kodi zichitika with immediate effect or pali zinthu zina zimene mukhale kuti mfuna muziwunike kai?
Well, that's the plan. Kuti school and so forth. Secondary school. We have not yet formed the government. To form government. The government is kumana. We have small policy decisions. My priority, when are we going to do this? Funding Kuti, this one and so forth. All these things, Africa funding. Is mine? Sorry. Sorry about funding the fertilizer, Kalama schools, and so forth. Either planning could okay. We get funding by such a date, and then we'll be able now to start this project. I want to get funding for this, but we'll start that. If we have funding for this road, then we'll start building that road. That's how it works. And it's not, it takes a lot of time and planning to do these things. For example, if someone can come and say, look, I want this road to be completed in 6 months. Until road authority to complete this road, say 30-kilometer road in 6 months. It's impossible. Quick by the process. There are various stages. I mean, Africa first of all, feasibility study. After that, funding. After that, mobilization, and then actual operations. 4 stages, and all those can take a lot of time, more than 6 months. sometimes a year or two. That's how these things work. Yeah.
Management ya state institutions pali SCB pali ombudsman pali khala pali mavuto makamaka amene akuchitira manage institutions amenewa boma lanu lipange zotani kumbali ya institutions amenewa. We know kuti by now ngati SCB amene alipo ndi acting capacity DG kumeneko muli ndi mapulani anji ku state institutions?
Certainly we want to strengthen them. There's absolutely no question that integrated institutions like SCB, Ombudsman, Human Rights Commission, and those things must be strengthened. It means we must fund them properly, but also put competent people and put people with integrity in those kind of institutions. It's very important to put people who believe in our goals and so forth. So we'll be working towards that. Again, we'll be in the process of identifying personnel. It will take time to identify personnel and to fill those institutions. But we'll do it. Somebody wrote me yesterday, and said, could you become Minister of Integrity? In some countries, I'm a kind of Minister of Integrity. Actually, it's one of the countries in the Middle East that was a Minister of Happiness. No, serious, happiness. That means to make sure that things are good for people, the social services are available, the roads are properly repaired, and all those kind of things. No, it's here. Means of happiness, and all sorts of things. So there are also some ideas that people are sending us. We're looking at them. We need to have an open mind now. Could you have had all these challenges all these years? We are now static. We're not moving anywhere. Maybe it's the time now to listen to other ideas and try other ideas and see if they work for us. So we have quite a lot of work ahead of us. And we appreciate your contribution to that.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Nadi mafunso ambiri koma mwina ndirekeze pamene palomaliza ndimafuna Mungu ti pali suggestions onena kuti mwina ndi nthawi yonena kuti pa nthawi imene mupanga transfer power mwina amene mukusinthana nawo akhale physically present kumene mukasinthana power kumwambo umene u suggestions amene mukuwaona motani kuti akakhale physically present pambuyo mu nthawi zambiri akamasinthana utsogoleri mangokhala kuti mwina amene the outgoing samapezeka kumwambo ngati umenewo. Ndipo pali suggestions onena kuti mwina ndi nthawi yoti ngati dziko amene alipo apezeke. Suggestions amene mukuwalandira motani?
No, I don't think it's a law, but it said it would be good if former presidents or the former president, if they wish to attend, the Senate will be welcome. It depends. Remember, in the United States, for example, Donald Trump did not attend Biden's ceremony, but Biden attended his ceremony. Also, it depends on that kind of thing. And certainly, it's a good thing to have that kind of arrangement and sort of friendship and cordiality between the exiting and the entering president. That's what happens in some countries, and in big democracies. Here it's a little bit different. We see opponents as enemies rather than adversaries, but things will improve as our democracy matures.
Tikamabwera ofusa mafuso limodzi tifuse limodzi osati tikhale ndi a litany of questions pepani yeti in the interest of time. Okay, komanso muziyankhulako mokwererako because we are not using any mkuzamau tina chilichonse ndi muziyankhula kwambiri fika pafupi.
Your Excellency, ine ndine Simeon Shumba kuchokera ku MPC. Monga mene mwakamba chuma cha dziko lino chakhachikumana ndi mavuto ambiri zina zomwe mwakamba kale. Taonakonso mboyo mu bunge la IMF likuthetsa mgwirizano ndi boma lomwe IMF likuthetsa mgwirizano ndi boma lomwe likupitali. Kamba kusiyana magazi mbali ya fiscal komanso monetary policy. Mukayamba ntchito muli ndi mapulani oti muthetse kukambirana ndi IMF kuti ECF ibwerenso.
Well, absolutely. I think it would be suicide to not deal with the IMF. Every country in the world, even the big ones, even the rich countries, Germany or Britain, they deal with the IMF. And we want to build a cordial relationship with IMF, and we'll be talking with them. We remember we had an agreement with them, but it was cancelled, and then I think it became difficult to do another one for all sorts of factors. But we will be engaging IMF, the World Bank, and other institutions like African Bank, African Development Bank, and IFC, and I also and some of the big individual countries will be, BIC, BRICS. We'll be talking with all those people and to see and reintegrate ourselves into the global economy. The way things are now, no country can survive on its own without being part of the global economy. And we intend to engage in the global economy and be part of it.